So breakfast is a little bagel, mini bagel. Tomato that I cut yesterday, and then about 1.5 scrambled eggs. The egg was left over from the making bagels yesterday. Still haven't cleaned this out. I started, but I didn't finish it. I didn't get very much today. It's really hot out there. I came in to take a little break. I'm gonna make some iced coffee here in a second. But I keep seeing a black swallowtail out there flying around my garden, and then he takes off into the trees or the neighbor's yard. So I don't know if I got him on any of the video or not. I hope so. They're so pretty. I have to clean out some of the overgrown Grandpa Ott's morning glories. They are smothering my sweet potatoes, and I need to put some straw down in those beds. I gotta find out when it's gonna rain. I know it's supposed to rain this afternoon. I need to find out when. I also have to pick up a medication that's ready at the pharmacy, but I think they're closed now for a meal break. So I'm gonna make some iced coffee and cool off a minute. I'm gonna definitely need my sun hat because the sun was beating down on the top of my head and it's getting a little thin, so I don't have a lot of protection up there anymore. It's old age, not good. And I have another brandy wine, big, it's almost as big as my head. It's huge, and it's probably gonna taste horrible, which makes me sad. So according to the weather app that I have on my phone, it wasn't supposed to start raining until about 6. It's only 3:52 right now. So it was just a light sprinkle, so I went ahead and pulled up some of the morning glory vines that were getting out of hand, and I couldn't tell the difference between, it was a little bit hard to tell the difference between the morning glory and the sweet potato vine, because they're both kind of heart-shaped looking, the leaves are. I don't know how well they're doing under there. It's a really long, I think it's like a 90-day sweet potato. I kind of dug around one of them to see if it was growing, and it was still very small. The sweet potatoes were still really small. So I don't know how they're gonna do this year. Last year I got a massive, it was actually in one of the grow bags under the tunnel garden. It was so big it started coming up above the soil. It was massive. It was over a foot long. I think it was 13 inches. I took a picture of it with my tape measure. Pretty sure it was like 13 inches long. Massive sweet potato. So I am getting hungry for my lunch. I don't know what I'm gonna make. I think it's gonna have tomato in it though, because I have a ripe brandy wine. I have another one that's getting there. And I have all these little cherry sungolds. I don't know if I want a grilled tomato and cheese or just a regular. I only have 2 slices of bread left. I don't know what I want. So I decided on a toasted tomato sandwich with just Miracle Whip and the rest of the tomato and some cherries that I forgot all about. I'm really bad at not eating fruit if it's in the fridge. I just forget about it. They're still good. They're starting to get a little wrinkled, I guess, but they're still fine. I'm gonna have to try and eat these at every meal now because they're starting to go bad and I don't want to waste, even though I got them at a really good price. So I'm gonna go eat. I really wanted a cheeseburger, but I decided to use what I've got at home. I don't have any ground beef, so I'm gonna have my last pork chop and some garden veggies. I'm gonna air fry all this. So my dinner tonight's going to be a pork chop and veggies from the garden over rice. I'm soaking about half a bag of 15 bean soup for soup tomorrow. Yeah, I didn't get a whole lot done in the garden that I wanted to do, but I got a little bit done. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. I need to look at the hourly forecast, not that it really has been doing much good. It seems to always rain a few hours before it's forecasted to. So thank you all for watching. Take care. Bye.